Please welcome to the stage Colby Farber, Director of Product and Customer Acquisition at Justworks.
Hello, everyone. I am Colby Farber. I'm excited to be here with you today. I work at Justworks, an HR tech company that provides small businesses with access to payroll and benefits and global HR support. For our first decade, we served customers through our PEO product, which, through the power of co-employment and aggregation, offers entrepreneurs the ability to offload compliance risk and offer rich benefits to their teams. And for the past 3 years, I've worked on launching a new business line at Justworks, Justworks Payroll. Our charge was to extend the Justworks value prop of providing a simple and intuitive user experience and pairing that with expert support so that small businesses can access Justworks beyond the PEO model. Within 3 years, we went from an idea to a fully launched product and have over 800 customers signed up to date. And earlier this summer, we took what we had built out as this separate labs endeavor and integrated it into our core business. And in doing so, we unlocked more innovation across the broader company. So let's talk about how. I'm here to share 3 questions that we grappled with you all today for you to keep in mind if considering launching a new business line. First, why do it? Second, if you choose to do it, do you innovate within your core organization or do you set this up separately? And third, if you set it up separately, how do you think about integrating back into your core business? So first, why do it? Why start a new business line and why build? To start, consider whether you can reach your entire target market with your existing business. For Justworks, we focus on serving businesses with less than 100 employees who are looking for an HR partner like us that is easy to understand and enjoyable to use and reliable to access. But only about 15% of small businesses in the US today seek out this co-employment PEO model. So we needed to launch a new product in order to reach our entire target market. Next, consider whether you have the core competencies in-house to build or whether it's worth considering an acquisition. For us, we did. We build our technology in-house, and we know well what it takes to successfully run a payroll business at scale through our PEO offering. But before moving forward, there was a third consideration that we didn't want to take for granted. Would our value prop resonate with the broader market that we were newly considering? We understood the needs of white-collar and high-growth businesses, but now we wanted to reach more types of businesses, blue-collar businesses, businesses with undesk workforces. Did they want what we had to offer? Are they tech adopters? Do they value this around-the-clock, we-got-your-back type of support at both the end employer and employee level that Justworks is known for? Next, we had to think about not only did they want what we had to offer, but could we extend our value prop under our economics of our new payroll business line? Or would we have to twist the customer experience to such an extent and dilute why small businesses love us in a way that it would no longer complement our brand? Only by first validating that, yes, small businesses were hungry for a payroll partner like Justworks, and yes, we could extend our existing value prop under the new payroll business line's economics, were we ready to move forward and consider our second question. How do we go about this? Why build it out separately versus innovating within our core organization? To start, consider how you empathize with your current target customer. Now, how would you go about doing so for a new target customer who you don't currently serve? For us, we needed to set out on this learning journey to not just understand the mindsets of our new target customer, but really empathize with them. What does it feel like to run a small business living with this insecurity about whether you're able to take care of your teams appropriately? Or wondering whether you're correctly navigating the ever-changing employment regulations where your business operates? This is a stress I'm sure many of you are familiar with. I can see some sweat beads forming. But this was not a mindset that we had with Justworks' existing customer base because our PEO offering offloads the stress for entrepreneurs. So we needed to look elsewhere. As we built out our new payroll business, it was paramount that we could similarly offer this peace of mind to our customers, but in order to do so, we needed to deeply internalize this anxiety that small business entrepreneurs face. So we set up our own small business. We spun up a new entity. Our team members became employees of this new entity. We built out a new office, Justworks Labs. We created this scrappy environment alongside other business lines that Justworks was incubating around international capabilities and new benefits. And we became our own target customer, our own first customer. We dog-fooded so that we can catalyze this empathy that was so important to us before we had other customers to learn from. Second, consider the risk profiles of your new and existing business lines. If they are markedly different, like ours were, that can be a signal to set up your new business line separately. With Justworks Payroll, we were optimizing for speed of development at a time where our core business was implementing more compliance risk controls, very much appropriate for a business serving hundreds of thousands of members. And beyond this compliance risk, we faced a real risk of distraction. We did not have a validated product. We did not belong going head-to-head with our core business for resources and priorities when they were focusing on continuing to grow a higher margin product. So we decided to set ourselves up separately, but from day one, we did so with integrating down the road in mind. We did not build out teams that we could easily tap from our core business. Think G&A teams like legal and finance. Our leases were short-term in nature. We did not invest in long-term investments that we couldn't get out of on a dime should our company priorities change. We built brand new tech platform from the ground up, but we did so adhering to the data model that our core business held, which gave us a ton of leverage. Because as tech companies scale, there become moments where it makes sense to re-platform, speed up development, launch more innovation, but doing so often requires that you sidetrack your product roadmap or double build. Instead, we went about building our new payroll product while modernizing our tech with full intention to extend that to our core business down the road. And that was only possible because we built from day one with integration in mind. So that brings us to our third point. Why go about integrating? We decided to integrate when two things became true. One, when proximity to our core business would accelerate growth of our new business line. And then two, when our new business line had developed capabilities that would benefit the broader company. Okay, we had a few considerations here. One, our risk palettes were starting to converge. As we brought on more customers, our risk appetite dropped. Meanwhile, our core business had looked to us for lessons learned about how to responsibly take on more innovation risk. And so they were looking to move faster at a time when we were looking to slow down. And so our risk palette started to converge. Two, our window for optionality with how we scaled the teams was closing. Bringing on more customers necessitated that we would start to build out larger CS and operational teams. And so our decision became either merge now or lay this inflexible duplicate foundation of hiring a redundant team. From a tech perspective, the sooner we integrated, the sooner the core business can benefit from our modernized tech stack without sidetracking their roadmap. From a go-to-market perspective, our sales and marketing teams were ready for a new tool in their toolkit. Our value prop was the same. Small businesses just now had more options with how we could fulfill it. And so our sales teams had more ways to win, conversion goes up, our sales reps can now close more deals, and so they were embracing this new product. And then finally, from a culture perspective, while we very much built out our new business following the values and culture of our broader business line, we'd also developed new practices along the way that our core company was taking note of and looking to benefit from. We centered our team around delivering tangible progress on a weekly basis, and we did so by emphasizing urgency and visibility. One way we did so was with weekly demos across the whole org where the only rule was you cannot demo finished product. Prioritize progress over polish. We have since brought this practice among others into our wider organization, and we now have weekly demos with hundreds of team members where everyone is showing off work done that very week. And we've expanded the spirit of showing movement over perfection. We've unlocked a lot of the innovative spirit that was in our broader core organization through new practices that we were able to build up with our business line. So that brings us to where we are today. As you think about whether to launch your own business, as a recap, here are three questions to keep in mind. First, why do it? Can you reach your target market? Do you have the core competencies in-house to build? Second, how do you do it? Are your risk profiles of your new and existing business markedly different? If so, you may want to build separately. And third, how do you think about whether to integrate? When does proximity to your core business accelerate growth of your new innovation? And how can practices you've cultivated in your new business benefit the broader company overall? We would love to chat more with you. Come find us at our booth. Thank you.